Hi, horticulturist Tina Solano-Kane here for Gardens on the Go. We're deep into the fall season and I want to share with you a few easy tips for fall cleanup. There's a few things you must do, and then there's a few things that you can skip. The first thing you want to make sure you do is you want to clean up your annual beds and your vegetable beds from the summer. Any plants that are still remaining in your veggie beds and rotted fruit, you want to remove those completely and clean that out and take those to the compost bin. And the same with your annuals as well. Another thing you want to do is you want to clean up some of your your summer blooming perennials. I personally like to leave the seed heads on my echinacea and my black-eyed Susans because they provide food for local birds in the garden, and they also provide nice fall color and fall interest. Another thing you want to do is you want to take care of any peony foliage that is still remaining on the plant. You want to cut that down. If the foliage is littered with powdery mildew, you want to make sure that you don't put that in your compost bin. The same with your roses. If you've done some grooming on your roses, cleaning and cutting back with roses, any foliage that has been damaged by black spot or powdery mildew, you want to remove all that, especially around the base of the plant, and you want to separate that from the compost bin. Put it in a regular garbage for your regular garbage pickup in a can. Fall is a great time to divide perennials like your irises, so you want to make sure that you do that. Also, for cutting back perennials, I generally don't cut them back too much, too many varieties of perennials. Echinacea, your coneflower, black-eyed Susan, and your ornamental grasses, I leave them until spring because first of all, they leave winter interest. The seed heads provide food for local birds as well. So that's important that you make sure that you keep that in your garden. Ooh, the sun's coming out, right? It was cloudy and now it's bright again. Leave the summer blooming hydrangea heads on throughout the winter. Provides winter interest. Also, you can cut and dry them and bring them indoors. And they also have nice fall color. So you want to make sure that you enjoy that throughout the fall season. And you want to make sure that you prune them late winter and early spring. And pruning, that's another point. You could skip pruning for the fall. Anything that has bloomed through the summer and your evergreens and things like that would much rather be pruned late winter, early spring. So you get a break on pruning. And a major thing I want to make sure I point out is don't worry about picking up every single leaf in the garden. Leaves make a perfect habitat for beneficial insects to overwinter and hibernate. They lay their eggs throughout the winter season and also provides a nice blanket of warmth around the base of your plants as well. So don't be obsessed about picking up every leaf and you'll be good come the spring. So there are my few easy tips for fall cleanup. You can either clean it up or not clean it up. You decide. I'm horticulturist Tina Solano-Kane. See you next time for Gardens on the Go.